Basketball fans, it's that time of year again. The NBA is back from opening tip-off to buzzer beaters. Bet Online has you covered with the best odds, biggest promotions, and live in-game betting on all your favorite teams. This season, every game matters. Bet Online has every stat, matchup breakdown, and live odds to bet on during the game. And it's not just the NBA. Bet Online has odds on everything from football, Major League Baseball playoffs, National Hockey League, to political props. Head to the website today to get in on the action with America's most trusted site for online wagering. Bet Online, the game starts here. So, folks, one of the things we covered the other night, of course, was the phone call from Stephan Sterns, which was from a while ago, to his parents, Chris and Deborah Sterns. And they've been criticized. They've been eviscerated by every possible person, content creator, news reporter. But when you think about, these are the parents of this monster. Really, that's what he is. He's a monster, right? How do you defend yourself? How do you defend yourself that you created this monstrous man, right? And you've enabled him by giving money to this 37-year-old loser, Couldn't hold a job. Seemed like he was on drugs to wake up, drugs to go to sleep. I'm on Ativan, like announcing it to the world. He's on Ativan. That's very good, Stephan. But how about being a man and be on Manavan, rather than Ativan? But it's it's like when you see Stephan Sterns and you hear him talk and you hear him make excuses, he lies about everything because he's been able to lie his entire life and somehow get away with it. So what do we, what is the newest thing? Well, the newest thing here, and this has been suggested very early on in the investigation. Was Madeline pregnant? And allegedly this was dispelled a while ago, that the family said, oh no, we were told she was not. But they may have just said that to get everyone off that topic because it was uncomfortable. But some of the evidence that we have now, it appears that could be a distinct possibility. That, yes, there is a possibility, because why did Stephan Sterns, who had been gone for 2 months, didn't show his face in Kissimmee, was living with his parents like the loser he is, why did he all of a sudden rush back to Kissimmee? And his behavior, and Jennifer Soto's behavior, things that we really need to question. And when we see these coins, these decision-making coins, and if you look them up on Amazon, they're coins, that's the very coins you see on the screen. What are you going to do for the newborn baby? Mom's turn, dad's turn. You see the little meme on the screen. So if this has no basis in truth, why was there a text message of it? Why we believe it was Madeline? Why did she send out this text message to Stephan Sterns? And again, this is redacted. I'll pull up I'll put it up on the screen.
2 follow-up texts.
I'm going to read it on 12/16/2023 at 00:47 hours. It's redacted. Sends a text message to Stephan that contained a photograph of 2 coins. The coins had the inscription of New Parent Decision Coin and appeared to be from Amazon.com. Again, redacted. Sends 2 follow-up texts to Stephan stating, we need this and get it for us, please. A search of Amazon for these coins revealed these coins are for new parents. where one can flip a coin to decide if it's the mother's or father's time to complete a task for a newborn. Due to the fact that this conversation was not near Father's Day or Mother's Day, leads one to believe, again redacted, and Stephan had possibly spoke about conceiving a child. I think it talks more than the possibility of conceiving a child. I think what it really says is that the child was already conceived and that perhaps Madeline was pregnant. Perhaps. Again, do we have absolute evidence of this? No, the only absolute evidence of this would be the medical examiner's report that she was, in fact, pregnant. But we don't know that. We don't have any information of that. Let me put this back on the screen.
Stating, "We need this and get it for us, please." A search of Amazon for these coins revealed these coins are for new parents, where one can flip a coin to decide if it is the mother's or father's time to complete a task for a newborn. Due to the fact that this conversation was not near Father's Day or Mother's Day, it leads one to believe that Madeline and Stephan had possibly spoken about conceiving a child. Now, if this is true, it's a big wow moment. Maddie was a kid, and there has been speculation that she may have been pregnant since she had possibly missed her menstrual cycle that month. We still don't know if that's true, but her mother was questioned about it. Those coins look like this on the Amazon website. And that's it for this episode of...
So, again, this information has been around. Obviously, see, the date of it was December. So one of the reasons I bring this up, would this be motive for Stephan Sterns to commit murder? Would this be a motive? 100% it would be. And what it also begs to ask, how could Jennifer Soto not know about this? I think it brings her right in, doesn't it? That if this is in fact true, that Jennifer Soto 100% knew about this. How could she not? Look, we talk about all the things that are peculiar in this case, right? Joanne Gardner, Bill Plunder showed these messages were from Maddie to Stephan Sterns. I think the weird phone call his father mentioned on the jail call where Stephan Sterns needed anxiety meds ASAP was to do with the pregnancy. Joanne Gardner, 100%. You know, Liz, I just don't like to report things until we could somewhat verify them. And I think this is as close to possible as being verified. The police, it was from a investigative document. It was released. Yeah, it was released. Chocolate Designs. What young girl would even be thinking about coins like these unless the topic of a baby had come up? Poor Maddie. Chocolate Designs, I think it's pretty strong evidence right now. I think that as much as they've been trying to hide the fact that this was a possibility, I think it's out there now, you know. Helen, someone from the chat, ultimate motive and staringly obvious, in my opinion. Helen, someone, I think you're absolutely right. Minnesota girl, poor Maddie, she should not have been subjected to all of this. Never could be a happy seventh grader doing seventh grade things. Instead, had to deal with all that evil in her home. 100% Minnesota girl. Claudia Lanzerstoffer, thank you so much for the £2 super sticker.